Breaking news. Aston Villa are not done in this transfer window just yet. After just renouncing the signing of Marco Asensio an hour ago or so, Villa have one more trick up their sleeve. And this is confirmed by Fabrizio Romano that Aston Villa have got themselves a centre-back. That's right, people. Unai and Monchi haven't gone in blind, haven't gone in stupid, haven't gone in dumb in the fact that they were going to go over the rest of our season without a centre-back. No, they've gone and found a man. They've gone and found someone. But whether you like this person or not is a whole new thing. That's right, Villa fans. Lock yourselves in because Aston Villa have signed Axel Disasi. This one is going to split opinion for sure. And I'm going to give you my thoughts and feelings and emotions on this. So do not go anywhere. But before we do go on about my feelings on Axel Disasi, then please make sure you smash the like button. Can we hit 100 likes on this video? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're on the road to 14.2k. And get in the comments. What's your views on Disasi? Do they match with mine? Well, let's go straight to the news then. And here it is. Fabrizio Romano. Axel Disasi to Aston Villa. Here we go. Deal on place on loan with salary covered, matching loan fee offered by Tottenham. Disasi said no to Spurs all day long as he only wanted to join Aston Villa since 10 days ago. No buy option included. Wow, wow, wow. Lock that in, Villa fans. We are bigger than Spurs. Inject it. Have some of that, Spurs fans. We're bigger than you. Players rejecting the big six, the cartel six, to join little old Aston Villa. No, gone are those days. I know Spurs are dusty right now. I know Spurs are languishing there. But really, the pull of Champions League football, the pull of Unai Emery, the pull of Aston Villa Football Club is absolutely massive now. Absolutely massive. Trust me. That's a big move. The fact that Spurs have been begging all day for this guy, trying to pull anything out their sleeves to get him, even with the news that Dragusin is out basically for the season for them, they still can't get their centre-half. Now, Disasi. No buy option included. Again, another smart piece of business from Aston Villa. The fact that we're loaning someone out and not being forced to buy them if they are crap. And that can happen sometimes. Again, Marco Asensio, not played in the Premier League, a loan option with no buy. It's a bit of a risk, but it's a smart risk. This one itself is a loan option, not to buy with a player who's played in the Premier League. However, this is my however, and the but, and the maybe, and this is where I want to know if you guys agree with me. It's no secret that I've been calling this guy Axel Disaster Class. This guy is error prone. This guy scores own goals. This guy is being celebrated by Chelsea fans for leaving their football club. They do not want him. They don't want him. They don't want him, and they have put out the carpet for him. However, people will go to me, but Josh, Leicester City said the same about Yuri Tillemans, and look how that paid off. Correct. Leicester City fans were bitter though because they got relegated, and they wanted to blame Yuri Tillemans. This one is a little bit different for me. This is a Chelsea team that Villa want to compete against and want to finish above, yet they feel like Disasi is not good enough for them. This is a football team that have had a few managers go around and merry-go-round, and one manager fancied him and the current one doesn't. Now, that might say that Enzo Maresca is wrong. He is a bit of a fraud in my eyes, but he could be wrong. So, Disasi, where do we go? We know this guy was good at Monaco before he came to the Premier League. And we know this guy had many qualities: strength, power, ability to defend one-on-one. An upgrade you would like to think on Diego Carlos. But I can't help think this guy also has a mistake in him. A lot. And with the current Aston Villa defence a little bit shaky, a little bit rusty, a little bit all over the place, is Disasi really the right player we need right now to come into that defence? He's hardly played in the Premier League this season. He's in their B Team Europa Conference League squad where he features. His minutes are a little bit dry. We need to hit the ground running with this guy. And I'll go back to it again. Is he coming here to merely fill the gap until Pau Torres comes and then sit on the bench and be a rotation option at centre-half? Now, if that is the plan for him, I can stomach it. He's basically our stopgap for a month until Mings or Torres gets fit, and then he sits on the bench as an option. What I do not want to see is obviously Disasi being relied on for most of the season. I just don't think it's right. I just don't think it's ready. And as I said, after not having a great season this year, with low in game time, low minutes, coming into an unconfident Aston Villa back line can be a problem. And Unai never likes using new signings straight away, does he? He almost likes to bleed them in. So, Axel Disasi is coming in, as it says here, on loan with the salary covered, matching the loan fee of Spurs. I've got to inject it in me a little bit that we are absolutely pulling Spurs' pants down metaphorically. And the sweetest thing will be is if we beat them in the FA Cup this weekend. So look, rolling. Everyone thought he's going to Tottenham today. I sort of gave up on the thought of of seeing Villa sign a centre back, and we've pulled it out in the final hours. Monchi and Unai, it may not be the right man right now, but at least you found the problem and the stopgap. And that's what I'm going to call this signing, a stopgap. Whether you agree or not, I can't see this guy playing much for us until someone else is fit. He will be our starter, and then he'll be sat on the bench. And I can live with that because it's a loan deal with no obligation to buy. If there was this obligation to buy, I'd start to feel a little bit worried that, again, Villa could end up spamming money on a player that really isn't worthy of where we should be. So, listen, you can have your thoughts. You can have your say. Would love to see it in the comments. Axel Disasi, happy with it or not? What have you heard from Chelsea fans? What do you know about this guy? And do you agree with my opinion that he is just a stopgap? Or do you see there being bigger plans for him? Please, now, no more injuries. We've done our business this window. No more outgoings. And I certainly don't want to be making a video in an hour time saying Ollie Watkins has gone, as Arsenal still have not signed their number 9. But I think we're going to be okay. Asensio, Rashford, Malin, Disasi. Some would say we've had the best window. It's interesting. And that will all be discussed later on. Hopefully you've enjoyed this video. As I said, smash the like, subscribe to the channel, all that good stuff. And let's pray that only here we go as we have our incomings, not outgoings in this final few minutes. Because you never know. You never know in this window. I'm out of here. Big up to everyone. Ta